Hello Sagittarius, this is a reading for singles and couples in romance and relationships. And I've shuffled the cards, which I have a number of decks that I'm using. I have the Power of Love, the Butterfly Oracle, which is Life Changes, and the Angels of Abundance. And my favorite cards that I like to read off in my tarot, and my Energy Oracle cards that I really am enjoying those. So this is just a general reading, and I'm going to start with the singles, and I will timestamp for the couples so that you can go to that to whatever applies. For the singles of the Sagittarian, I have the King of Cups. And this is usually something that the energy that revolves around the home, very romantic, lots to offer, very, very loving and a good feeling with that. But there's still a balance that Sagittarius is trying to make between your work and what is your ideal lover. So this is just the overriding energy of what's going on. There may be two choices in your life at this point, singles. So you need to really take some time to contemplate on what it is that you're looking for. So if you have been in another relationship, you might be feeling that you've been mistreated, and then you may be looking for a way out of a relationship. This usually is a good sign, though, for relationships of having a very long, steady, and steadfast, solid foundation. This can represent a Cancer man. Not always, can represent a female, but it's a person that can create a strong home life. So this can resonate in many different ways, but those are the feelings that I just read to you about, what may be going on if you are in some indecision, because as I laid out your cards, I see that there may be a choice in your life, Sagittarius. But what is coming through, and when we proceed through your reading, we have Six of Fire, and it's victory, good news, it's on its way, and there's some kind of recognition. So you may be meeting somebody new, or you may be gaining where you're going to finally be in a relationship. So there's something that that's coming up for you that's you're not going to be able to miss. It's like it's right there, and it's like, here comes the news, right? We have another card here with indecision, and it's making a choice, and it's, which choice to make. So which way are you going to go with this relationship that may be coming in, or are you, involved where you have two choices? I wouldn't want to be you if you have to make this up, make up your mind, which one do you want to go with? And it comes down. Sometimes when we get too much going on, sometimes there's no choice to make but go your own path and your own way. But you are coming to a decision because your next card is stating there's a partnership. So you have, most likely, are walking into a relationship that has every bit of the feel of a partnership that you've been looking for. So you have some choices to make, on, do you really want this? Because Sagittarians don't like to be held down. They like to have a good time, and it looks like you may have found a partner that would like to do some things with you and go, and allow you to do the things in your freedom that you like to do. They create good memories for you, and that's nice too. And you have memories of the past of, maybe some good relationships, and this may be something that's reflecting to you some good qualities in a mate that you've been looking for. So, if you find yourself remembering back to good things, these are triggered just because it was happier times. If it was something that triggers something that's sad, then those are some warning signs, and really listen to that so that you don't get yourself into the same rut. As we head to the end of the reading here, we have friendliness, and you are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So whoever you're meeting, you definitely have a kindred spirit with each other, and this establishes a great deal of you know, this could be a promising union to be had, you know, a partnership that's coming in, because you definitely have that card. So it seems like you might be getting lucky in the month of November and maybe in the beginning of December of meeting a very good partner for you. But it comes down to a decision of either holding on to past memories that were bad or letting them go and just walk into it and be free of all of that and just enjoy what's in front of you. And that concludes the singles reading, and I will be moving into the couples reading. Sagittarian couples, this is the Two of Swords, and this is the overriding energy for your reading for your couple information here. And so with the Two of Swords, you know, there's a lot of unexpected things happening around you. You know, your potential of having some fun. You're definitely with a mate that is extremely charming and comforting and well-to-do. You've got a lot of blessings there, and you are having hopefully a lot of fun with your mate at this time. And you know, if you are together and you are dating or anything, and you are a couple at this point, there's also with this card overriding it saying that you could maybe expect a proposal and probably accepting it. As we move into your reading, Sagittarian couples, we have life experience and significant life event, which could be a proposal. Powerful revelation that leads to a change and time to spread your wings. So your relationship is moving forward into a much better realm and a much more solid and fun basis. So lucky you, Sagittarian. Even the couples were getting a great reading on this, or singles. So you are definitely moving forward with something that's coming up good. Again, with community, there's a celebration coming and another partnership card, and you are sealing the deal with each other. And that's also, if you're together and married, it's just, there's a lot of progress being made between the two of you in any kind of business or whatever, but you definitely have a solid partnership with each other, which is good. And then we move forward to cooperation instead of competition. So remember, when you're with your mate, you know, we have to cooperate with each other and we can't compete. Not we're going to one-up each other or anything like that. You should always be happy for the win on either side, because it's a compliment to both of you. And so if one person is excelling and you're not, or vice versa, and that, you would want only the best for each other. And take the two of you, and I'm getting all of this teamwork in here, you've got to be on the personal rah-rah squad here. And so move forward without any of that going on, and just keep going, and you're in a win-win situation. And this is really one of the best readings I've had out of all the couple readings. And so you have realizations and epiphanies. So you two are going to be coming to major conclusions that you really are with your kindred spirit, your soulmate, flame mate, and you guys are doing very well. And between the two of you, you guys are able to brainstorm and just really have a lot of fun. It reminds me of two younger people when they were children playing and just having a good time. You're very lucky, Sagittarius, to have who you have in your life. And your last card is freedom, and you are releasing any self-imposed restrictions and perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Well, the one thing about Sagittarian is they love to have that freedom, and it looks like between the couples, you guys have got a major understanding on what each other needs, and you're allowed to be able to be yourself with this person and vice versa. And you're kind of, you know, your world is your oyster. And this is just actually a wonderful reading, and I wish you the best, Sagittarius. This concludes your reading. It's great. I'm excited for you, and I will talk to you next month. Thank you.